Happy Tuesday. It is a sunny afternoon here in Austin, Texas. While driving home, this news article came on the radio and I wanted to know more about it. I don't know if you want to know more about it, but it's definitely interesting to say for at least. But a 27 billion class action lawsuit for Uvalde victims and survivors, potentially. This is from KSAT, San Antonio. Charles Boner of Boner and Boner Law is also representing victims of the Buffalo shooting. Uvalde, some of the families affected by the Robb Elementary School mass shooting are now part of a major lawsuit. The class action lawsuit, which was announced Sunday, is going after several law enforcement agencies as well as the manufacturer of the gun used in the massacre. I know why they're doing that. I don't necessarily agree with the going after the manufacturer. I mean, do you go after the manufacturer of a hammer that's used to kill someone? Do you go after car manufacturers used to run over someone? Unless there's a safety issue. I mean, there's a law that prevents people suing the manufacturer of weapons because of the exact same reason. But let's continue on. What we intend to do is to help serve this community and that to file a 27 billion civil rights lawsuit under the United States Constitution, one of a kind in the whole world, Attorney Charles Boner of Boner and Boner Law said. According to Leah Waldman tonight, on the night beat, a 27 billion class action lawsuit, pretty much saying what I've been saying all over. Civil rights attorney is holding no punches. He intends to file a class action lawsuit against anyone who can be held responsible for what happened inside Robb Elementary on May 24th. We have the school police, okay, Ariando. We have city police, and we have sheriff, and we have the Texas Rangers, the DPS, and we have Border Patrol, Boner said. Defendants also included the gun manufacturer, Daniel Defense, and Oasis Outback, where the gunman bought the weapon and used in the shooting. There's just going to be this tactic that's going to move forward. Anytime there's a mass shooting event, lawyers are going to go after the gun store, run them out of business, and they're going to go after gun manufacturers. I don't agree with that tactic because you're pretty much asking the gun dealer to be a trained psychiatrist. And they just want to sell guns. Most people that buy guns do not do what this monster did. The only person that's responsible is the monster. Now, yes, there were failures from the school. There were failures from the ISD that was involved. There was failures on the law enforcement side. But the ultimate person that's responsible is the monster that decided to go into the school and did what they did. But I get these people are hurting. They're trying to make everybody feel their pain. There'll be some institutional defendants as well as such as school boards or such as city council or such as the city of Uvalde, Boner said. Boner and his association have been traveling to Uvalde from their California office for weeks, meeting with families at Pastor Daniel Myers' church, Tabernacle of Worship. Up to right now, there's been no accountability. There's been no justice for those 19 children and the 2 teachers, Myers said. The suit will be filed unconstitutionally. As Boner said, the victim survivors and their family had their 14th Amendment rights violated. People have the right to life under the 14th Amendment, and what we see here is that the law enforcement agency has shown deliberate, conscious disregard of the life. Oh, that's a stretch. That is a stretch. Bonner's law firm is taking on the class action lawsuit with the team and other firms, including a local Uvalde law office and every town a gun safety organization. He said it's a big undertaking and one he believes is necessary to save lives. Everyone in this world are hurting and bleeding about what's happening here in Uvalde, and it's up to us to make sure it doesn't happen again. Bonner said the lawsuit is still being drafted and needs to file a claim in the next few days before it is filed. It'll be filed in September when the Department of Justice is done with its investigation onto the shooting, he said. According to this comment 7 hours ago from Bud Light, greedy low-life lawyers don't care about the family or their children. Shameful, despicable lawsuit. Only possible liable party is the dead shooter and his family, and they probably couldn't finance a free lunch. I mean, I get people are hurting. People are hurting. I also heard on the radio that the police chief was sounding the alarm almost a year ago about the issues with the school district. Now, I think the school district board is up to determine whether they're going to fire him or not. I don't think that they should fire him. I think he should just quit. I think he should step down from being a city council member. He should take the high road here. This failure happened under his watch. And I think in order for the community to heal, he should step down voluntarily. He should say, for the sake of the community, I am removing myself from this position. I am quitting voluntarily. I'm stepping down from the city council position to allow the city to heal. But no, he won't, because he's going to force people to fire him. I don't know how spite or personal pride. I don't know. That's where I stand on this. He should voluntarily quit. Now I get why you want to go after law enforcement, the school district, the city of Uvalde, certain federal law enforcement agency. Where I disagree with is you're going after the gun shop. You're going after the gun manufacturer. The gun manufacturer, even though they did make this weapon, and yes, I am calling it a weapon because it is a weapon, unless there was a safety issue, you cannot sue gun manufacturers. This has been the law for a while because at the time Congress passed this law, the president signed it, they could see it'll be politicized and it'll drive manufacturers out of business. Some people want all gun manufacturers to be out of business, but guess what? We are still going to fight wars, and we're going to need weapons to fight those wars. And guess who makes the tools to fight said wars? Gun manufacturers. Going after. This is no different than if I were to take a hammer. Let's say I bought it from Sears. It's a Craftsman, and I go kill a bunch of people. Hypothetically speaking, I kill a bunch of people. And then you turn around and sue Sears and sue Craftsman for me misusing their tool. That's how I see it, and I think it's ridiculous. I know people are going to either agree with my analogy or disagree with my analogy. People are going to, because it's very, very saddening to hear what happened in Uvalde, what happened at Robb Elementary School. There were several points of failure. Doors were not locked when they should have been locked. The back door was never locked, and you just walked right in. If it was locked, maybe those kids wouldn't have gotten killed. There's a lot of failures, but I don't think the gun manufacturer, the gun store, should have any blame into it. But I understand people's hurt. They want to lash out at low-hanging fruit. I don't know, leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Please smash the like and subscribe button in any and all platforms, or just the platform you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.